So I'm using frog tape, blue frog tape. This is like frog tape green, but it's the contractor packs. So it comes in 4 packs, but has the same polymer that swells up that green frog tape has, so I won't get any bleeding underneath the tape. I want to have a nice crisp line on the inside edge of this door. So I'm just going to get some frog tape on the inside edge here, and then on my other edge on the opposite side. But with oil-based paints, one thing you always have to be concerned about is overspray. If it's too windy, you don't want to paint. One thing you can do, here's a little trick, is to you can tack your paper like this. Now it'll create a flap opposite side. So you bend it and it'll create a flap just like that to help stop overspray. So show you what that looks like right here. Keep overspray from shooting up this direction. Take your paper just like that, and tack it just like that. So it creates this flap now for the overspray to hit. If I wanted to control the overspray from going down that direction, I could do the same thing here. If I was really concerned, I'm not concerned about it, but if I was concerned about it, I would fold this over like this, tack it just like that. Now it just creates this flap sticking up in the air. So last thing to mask is our doorknob. So when I mask this thing, I want to make sure I'm not onto the door and I'm on the knob about less than a 1/16. And if you mask onto the door, then you're going to see the door color when you pull your masking. So I want to be very precise masking this. And I'm just going to wad this up, get it nice and tight so I can spray around this doorknob effectively. One of the keys to masking a doorknob is not to get it on the door, and it's amazing if you're like half of a 1/16 onto that the doorknob itself, you won't get any paint bridging, and it'll look really nice once it's done. Just wad up your paper so there's no paint exposed, paint or tape. It's the fun part of painting, like the revealing your project. Again, I like wearing rubber gloves because you get oil-based paint on your hands. Then you got to clean it off with chemicals like mineral spirits and stuff, which isn't good for your system, your body. The last thing I want to do is pull off that handle, and you really want that to be dry before you pull it off. And when I do that, I don't like to have my gloves on when I pull off my handles, because I want to know exactly where my fingers are so I don't touch the door. It's still a little bit tacky. If you're really, really careful, kind of like an art actually pulling the tape off the door. If you touch your door, then you're going to leave a fingerprint on it if it's not dry. But I've managed to do this now without touching it. There we go.
So there you have it, 5 hacks with masking or prepping or using a hand masker for you. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. It's free, easy, always. That way you get notified. Check the video description for any of the products or tools used for more information about them down below. If you got any questions or comments, leave it in the comment section below and I'll try to get to your questions and comments as soon as I can. We'll see you here on our next video.